sidekick.
Hi, Sensei! Sidekick! Hi,
Oh, so lame, Tommy. So lame.
So lame. So lame. I don't know, actually. I thought it was pretty good.
Sensei Tommy,
What's up, Scotty Karate?
how did you become a black belt's karate master?
So, Tommy, you and your karate team ready to get this on?
Alright, what's good? YouTube, Facebook, Libsyn, Riot, Discord, Grindr, Zanga. It's RFI. We're back again. We're doing another band influenced by fucking Satanic War Master this week. For those of you who forgot, this is what a Satanic War Master song sounds like. So we got melodies, we got fast blasty shit, ambient drum beats, continuously cycling streams of tremolo picked guitar riffs. So, pretty good foundation to build a much more unique sound off of, and that's what Infamous from Italy did. So last week we did Goat Moon. They built off the Satanic War Master sound by doing a lot of wacky experimental shit. Infamous took the opposite approach in that they went very minimalist, very pure black metal, almost to like an insane degree, to the point where you could compare them to something like Ildyarn at times, with exceptionally ambient drum beats and such, and just total wash of sound, noise, almost like black metal shoegaze type shit, and not the gay stuff like fucking Death Heaven Ever. So, without any further ado, let's listen to something off the first Infamous album. Oh, this is good, but I don't remember the first Infamous album sounding like this. Oh no, wait, I see what happened here. Hang on a second.
Wait a minute, motherfucker! Cut the fucking music!
Yeah, somehow my Musictron 5000 was actually playing the latest Psy album instead of the first Infamous album, but I think I've got it fixed now. So without further ado again, here's something off the first Infamous album. So, it's intentionally lo-fi for the purposes of ambiance. And we have those hypnotic drum beats around which the guitars dance, playing these melodies that are actually fairly uplifting for black metal, which seems to be a common feature of Italian black metal in general, and Infamous in particular. Pretty much any of the right-wing Italian black metal bands tend to be very uplifting, which, because, you know, that's what it's like having a country with an actual future. Oh man, check out this fucking melodic wash of guitar. Love that tone. Absolutely very sexy. But there's still darkness. I mean, it's black metal. So that first Infamous album was pretty great, but it's a similar case to Goat Moon, where if that was all they did, they wouldn't be the household name that they are today. It really is on their second album where they started going nuts with a very unique sense of melody and masterful use of light and shade style dynamics. Let's have a listen to some of that.
Wait a minute, motherfucker! Cut the fucking music!
Man, I think someone really has been messing around with the tags in my music collection. But anyways, I'm pretty sure this is the right song. So here you can see them utilizing sort of a jangly bar chord, but doing it in a much darker manner. And the very, very, very loud bass drum is an integral part of the music's overall effect. It's supposed to have a trance-like quality to that, and I think it succeeds. The vocals are also very strange and processed. And overall, it has a very dreamlike quality, which makes sense because the album is called Rovina e Desperazione, which means ruins and desperation. Oh my god, this riff. This is so good. This is another very popular gym track for yours truly. And you can see there's the Satanic War Master influence and how this melody unfolds. You know, Brett Stevens is actually a big Infamous fan, which is kind of funny because he hates Satanic War Master. I actually found out about Infamous from Brett Stevens, of all people. Brett Stevens. That's half of this podcast. Here we go. Transition. Let's go. Oh, it's good. Really good counterpoint riff to that melodic one. It's so minimalist, but every element is so perfectly in sync with the other ones. It's hard to describe. This Goat Moon is usually pretty accessible. I would say that Infamous are not for people that are outside of black metal, but you might dig it. Anyways, the third one, they got a little bit more experimental with the types of tempos they were using. Well, it's a he. It's another band where it's just one dude. What are you gonna do? His name's like Luigi Mario or some shit. So let's have a listen to their third album called Il Tempesta. So I don't remember all this heavy keyboard usage, but you know, I'm pretty forgetful. I might have missed that the first time I listened to this album.
Wait a minute, motherfucker! Cut the fucking music!
Alright, Jub's computer, you have some explaining to do. What exactly have you been doing to my files here? You know how I feel about that band. We can't bring it up on the show.
I've been drinking. I really don't care.
Computers can't drink.
My mom watches these. I really don't give a shit.
Okay, so anyways, I'm pretty sure I got this fucker fixed.
Chip is beautiful.
So this one, they started using more analog equipment, and it shows. Their sound is even more ambient and crazy. Which makes sense, it's called Il Tempesta. Oh yeah! That's what I mean when they started experimenting with new cadences. They got this like punk drum beat with this very danceable guitar riff. Doing my little Nico knee shit over here, bobbing my head back and forth. Big fan of this band. Go and get you some fucking Infamous. It's good stuff. He's one of our boys, if you know what I'm saying. And he's got all this shit up on Bandcamp. I think you can get the whole discography for like $24. Or you can even just listen to it on there, you know. Shout out Infamous, good band. Next week we're gonna do another band probably. I don't know.
Bye bye!
And the biggest problem with our society is picking a fight with somebody who knows black magic. That's not very smart. Get it right, you stupid schmuck. The time for being a nice guy stops. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?